Well, good morning. As you can see, it's still pretty dark. I'm out on the fly rod again, and this time I've come to where someone suggested in the comments on one of my other videos. Well, that comment seems to have now vanished. But anyway, I've come to Sharpley Springs up in Seaham in the northeast of England, not far from Sunderland. Today I've set myself a little challenge, but more on that in a bit. I'm just having a toddle around, seeing if I can see any fish moving and to see where I should maybe start fishing. So there's a few different lakes here. There's a kids lake, an instructions lake for beginners, for people under instruction. So them two are sort of off the cards. But there's all the other lakes. So I'll finish my walk around, finish looking, and then I'll explain about the little challenge I've set myself. So until then, see you in a bit. So to start with, put on a buzzer, gold head buzzer, to sort of get it down a bit, and then a bit further up my line I've got a dowel back. I'll have a few chucks and sort of move about. Conditions seem alright. It's overcast, there's a bit of a ripple on the top, so hopefully the fish are going to be feeding. Let's see what happens. Well, now the sun's come up ever so slightly and you can see us properly, I'll tell you a little bit about the challenge I've set myself. I've had a walk around the various lakes here, and the main lake, I think it's called the Doxford Lake, is the only one where I've really seen fish move. So I'm starting on here, and the challenge is to use only the natural type flies, such as buzzers, nymphs, your traditional wet flies like your Greenwell's Glory or Wickham's Fancy or cormorants, wet dry flies, you know, like your hoppers, your daddies, emergers, things up on the surface depending on what the fish are doing. So I know a lot of people don't like lures, but in the winter that's what I normally prefer to fish with. I just find they give better results. However, I want to see if I can do a day of just using mainly naturals and see if I can still get results. So I use them in the summer. I don't really touch lures in the summer, especially when I'm on the rivers up in Scotland and what have you, like the River Tweed. That's all I fish is naturals. So let's see if I can get some winter trout from Sharpley Springs on naturals. See you in a bit. Started off with it's weed. As I was saying, I've started off with gold head black buzzer to sort of get the line down, and then just up from that I've got a dowel back. There is a fish just topped out in front of us, so there is fish here. I've seen a couple top now. I'll see if I can wiggle anything out. Fingers crossed. So I've just missed a take there. Not sure what fly it was on, but I tried for it twice. However, these two swans keep swimming right in front of us when I'm trying to cast. Conditions are alright. It's overcast. Bit of wind putting a ripple on the surface. But the wind is straight in my face where I'm stood here. So I've really got to sort of punch my cast out into it. Oh, Your man over there seems to have the first fish of the day. Now I've just missed another take. I was going to move pegs. I'll have a few more casts here. Since I've had a couple of takes and decide what I'm going to do from there. But there is fish moving out in front, so I might put the shipments on the surface. See if I can get something taken off the top. I've got a dowel back and a shipman's on. I'm not sure which one it's took. Took the dowel back. I think he's got a load of weed wrapped around it. Strong fish. Very strong fish. I thought I almost slapped down on it. Strong bugger, was fit. Quite quick that. Quite a quick retrieve on that one.
Was it?
Dowel back.
On a dive bomb?
Yeah. Twice it went for it like.
Yeah.
Sort of hooked it in the chin. I kinda, there we go. Yeah. Lovely fat rainbow. I missed one. Sped me retrieve up a bit. Oh, it's off. Yeah, I lost the one. Didn't lose it. Quick release. That's all that was. Seem to be chasing the shipments on the surface. We've had one chase it there. So I missed probably 6 or 7 takes now, and I've lost 2 on the shipments, which I was fishing on the dropper and the dowel back on the point. So I now took the dowel back off and I'm just fishing the shipments on the point. So we'll see if that increases my hookup rate, because at the minute it ain't very good. See you in a bit. I've just had another big follow there, but I've took the dowel back off and I've just got the shipments on now. Just the shipments. And the followers.
You taking this top, are you?
Yeah. Well, I think it's subsurface.
Right, yeah.
And they're chasing it. They just won't hit it. You get a big bow wave behind it, and if I speed up the bow wave there's another one. The bow wave speeds up when they're chasing it, they just won't hit it. Come on! Yeah. Yeah, it's keeps standing on the line.
Oh, I do it all the time. Get round and bloody. Yeah, go straight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a coffee.
Why not? Getting so frustrating. There again, I've just had one follower right to the bank. I've tried different retrieves and all sorts, and they sort of swim behind it, chomping at it. Well, yeah, but there's had another one there. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, missed it. That one managed to grab it. It's a fast retrieve. As soon as it started chasing it, I just stopped. Give it a chance to hit it. Where's my line? There it is. Just in the roof of his mouth. Can I get me? Get the forceps on this one. It's nothing deep, it's just can't get my fingers in. Seems to be like in a firm bit of his. Oh, there you go. They're all barbless. In the minute that we cover it, he's ready to go, I think. A lot of geese coming into crash land. That one didn't have crash land. Well, I might go get some dinner and have a think of tactics. Every other cast I'm getting a follow, they're just not taken. Here's another one. Again. Oh, he's in. Well, I'm just back to the car having some dinner. I've had 2, lost 2, had God knows how many takes and follows and chases. It's getting frustrating. So whilst I'm here, I'll quickly tell you about the place. It's Sharpley Springs in Seaham, up near Sunderland. It's £22 for a sporting ticket for the day, which is what I've got. The 2 tickets so you can take fish. I think it's full day's £27 or something like that, and then obviously the less fish you take, the cheaper it is. There's 5 lakes that you can fly fish, and then there's a kids one and one for tuition. So it's quite a nice water. They're all spring fed, water's nice and clear. There's a decent depth to them from what you can see looking down. It drops off pretty quick. There seems to be a good stock of fish in. The 2 I've had have been good strong fish. So it's quite a nice water. I like it. I'll definitely be coming back. The last time I was here I was just a little kid learning to fly fish, so I didn't really appreciate sort of places back then. Well, yeah, there's a cabin on site, there's a nice clean toilet, there's free tea and coffee in the cabin, so you can just go and help yourself throughout the day. I'm going to have some dinner, have a think of what I'm going to do next, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, let's see what the second half brings. Hopefully a bit less frustrating than the first one. So I've got a few various flies on now. I'm currently on, I've just put it on, a nothing fly. And the first cast for it I've got to take. I've had a few more since, but not had anything. I took the shipments off. I was getting too many follows, but no actual hookups with it. So I don't know if they were put off by something or they just I'm chasing her for the sake of it, but we'll see what I can do on this. Just a little black one. Tried all other colours of wets and a few other nymphs and what have you, but up till now, nothing. Sure them geese are doing it on purpose. There's a lot of noise on the water at the minute with all these geese. Well, I've just missed another swell at the fly. Oh! Why does it do that? Finally. Good. Let's take a black hopper, subsurface. He's running. It's not a bad fish. Away from them weeds. This way. Try and bully them out. Straight over the top of them net. It's got too much weed wrapped around them. Right, and the bone of his lip. Oh. Lovely size rainbow that. Some of the weed out. Good, £3. All this weed around the edge is a bit of a nightmare once the fish gets in it. It's everywhere. Right, so that is on a black hopper. Real fast retrieve, stripping it through the water. So let's try again. It's gone awfully quiet for myself. I've stopped getting takes, I've stopped getting follows. There was a bloke fishing next to us, he was on lures, he's had a good few. There's a couple of lads round the other side. They're fishing indicators, they're getting a few. So I've sort of broke my rules a little bit and I've put an apps worm on. I'm not going lures, but I want to try this apps worm. Whether some people think they're natural or not, I think it's a grey area myself, but give it a go, I'll see what happens. See you in a The second cast with the Apps worm on, and I've got a good follow and a take. The story of my life today. But yeah, Apps worm. Class it as a natural fly or not? Get in the comments and let us know what you think. For me, it's a grey area. It's a bit like a buzzard, but it's got tentacles. I don't know. Either way, I'll put one on. I'll see what happens with it. As yeah, it's gone awfully quiet. I've been through my fly box twice. Tried all sorts of different retrieves. I don't think the water's quite deep enough for an intermediate line. Plus, there's a lot of fish up in the water. Same again, getting lots of follows and sort of quick take right at the last second. But they're just not fully taking it. You don't get why. Answers on a postcard if you have got any advice. Or just comment on the video. Be easier than sending a postcard. Ah, there's another one. Oh. It's as if they're not fully committed to taking it. Another last second again. Actually see them open the mouths and take us a swipe at it. Or is the fly just agitating them and they're just trying to get it away? Also, could you drop us a comment if anyone else suffers with this? Whenever, it doesn't matter where you put your slack line on your retrieve, as soon as you come to cast out, it ends up there, wrapped around your boot. Any ideas how to stop it? Oh, wrapped around my boot again. Look, like chucking the line miles away from us, and it always ends up wrapped around my boot. Well, light's fading fast now. I've put a white caddis on for the last 10 minutes or so. Let's see if I can wiggle one out before I go on. Not really had a touch since about 2 o'clock. It's gone incredibly quiet. These were like, yeah, it's been hard work.
Friday, I mean it was stopped Thursday. Friday, there's 3 lads fishing here. 22, 22, 23.
Yeah. I know there's no one up the other side got a touch. That's why I've just stuck to this side. And it was, like I say, stripping the shipments to chase it, but turn away.
That's all I've been. On the dam wall at that end where the 2 lads are, Michael and Tony, it's down the top end of that side.
Yeah.
That's all that's been fishing really. Until Friday when it was stopped on the Thursday and the 3 lads fished here and they were just fish after fish after fish. But they were pulling blobs through the water fast and bloodworms, olive ones and red ones.
No, I just stuck to the naturals today.
That's what I started with, I ended up putting the indicator on with a bloodworm underneath.
Well, go back and have my tea. Well, what a hard day that was. It was not just me, it was everybody. So I can't really complain. So as you've seen on the catch sheet there, everyone was on 3s. There was a couple of people blanked. There was a 1. Yeah, I just stuck to my challenge of using naturals, so as close to natural as possible. The apps were, please discuss in the comments if you think that counts as a natural or not. But yeah, Sharpley Springs, nice little water. There's other lakes. Maybe I could have done better if I'd have fished some other lakes, but I just thought I'd stick to that one since I don't really know the water. So I learn that one. Next time I come, I'll try one of the others. But yeah, there was a bloke done really well. I'm not sure what he finished on. I think he had 8 or 9, but he was on lure. So, you know, maybe if I'd have switched to lures, I'd have cracking day. But that wasn't the part of the challenge. The challenge was to stick with the naturals, and I did. So yeah, if you like my videos and that, give them a like, subscribe, discuss anything in the comments that you'd like. And if I don't see you before, have a good Christmas and New Year. But I'll hopefully be out in between somewhere. Until then, see you in a bit.